Bad habits are like a comfortable bed. They're easy to get into, but hard to get out of. Hello again, my friend. It's Todd Cetnar, your mental performance coach, and welcome back to the 3 Pillars of Elite Results podcast. Welcome to episode 20. Today we're talking about routines and habits of excellence, specifically your habit loop. And today I'm going to give you 3 easy ways to break an old limiting habit. You see, to build new empowering habits and to break old limiting ones, you first have to know the process of how a habit occurs on a psychological level. In his book, The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, he talks about the 3 steps in a habit loop. Step 1 is the trigger. It's the cue that starts your habit. Step 2 is the routine. It's the action that you take. And then finally, step 3, the reward. It's the benefit you gain from doing the habit. Now, there's also a negative habit loop, and I'm going to give you an example of what that looks like. However, oftentimes, habit loops occur automatically on a subconscious level. Think of your response to a traffic light while driving, for instance. You see the light turn green, trigger. So you drive through the intersection, habit, providing the benefit of getting you closer to your destination, reward. This same process happens over and over and over again throughout the day. It's our brain's way of just automating things to conserve energy for other processes. Unfortunately, sometimes, as I mentioned, this automation can work against you in the pursuit of your health, your fitness, and your goals in maximizing your performance. But here's the key. Habit loops are at play in both positive and negative habit patterns. I can't say this enough. So let me give you an example of a habit loop as it pertains to your health and fitness. So trigger, you're hungry, just like you always are at about 9 p.m. at night. I know I am. And so you head to the pantry to find something to eat. Now your routine is you see that bag of Doritos sitting where it always sits, so you grab the bag and you enjoy it while watching reruns of Game of Thrones. The reward. You feel the initial dopamine surge of happiness from eating the food, the Doritos. It tastes good and it helps solve your hunger pangs, right? So although this reward may feel positive in a moment as it gives you relief from being hungry, however, this is also a negative reward because it went against your fitness goals. The outcomes stem from the choice in your routine and the action taken, which was the Doritos. But remember, the better the response, the better the outcome. Let me give you a similar example. Trigger, you're hungry, once again. Now it's noontime, and you're about to eat lunch, so you head to the kitchen to find something to eat. However, this time, you've meal prepped, and you have items in your refrigerator to allow you to make a smart choice. And so your routine is you see hard-boiled eggs that you prepared last night, the cut-up vegetables and fat-free ranch dressing to use as the dipping sauce, along with an organic pomegranate kombucha probiotic drink, which I love, so that's my example. The reward, you feel the initial serotonin release of having healthy food that you prepared, and you still get the dopamine surge of happiness from quenching your hunger, and ultimately you stay on course of achieving your health and fitness goals. There's the difference between a positive and negative habit loop. So the first step in understanding a habit loop is awareness. Be aware of your trigger. You cannot control your trigger. You're going to get triggers all day long. What you can control is your routine, your action, and your response. And again, the better the routine, the better the response, the more positive the reward, and the better the outcome. Identify your habit loop, make better choices, and you'll have better outcomes. Today is up to you. Take inspired action and don't count the days, make the days count.